we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Baylor Bears, taking on a participant from the playoffs last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Baylor Bears offense will have the opening possession of the game. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So
breaks into the open. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Bears want to crank the tempo.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket. Nothing.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
Using the quick game. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. So the Miami Hurricane offense takes the field, and they'll have their first possession. Making side adjustments here. Dropping back, it's Gilliam. Starting to feel a little pressure. He's going to run it.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so. Oh, he's got some space. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. Off play action. Fires to the big fella. They knock him down at the 40. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds the tight end. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Hurricanes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the catch. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Canes can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane. Getting ready ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Miami, 7, Baylor, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference since they've expanded.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Complete and looking for enough for the first down. And the Bears will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Canes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to throw, it's Gilliam. Just a short pass to the tight end. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Canes! Oh, that baby in and strolled into the end zone for the score.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
They'll run it from the gun. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. The Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try to run for it. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. And the Bears decide to punt it away. Here's the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Back to throw, it's Gilliam. Grab behind the line, it's Green. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Dumps it to the back. Caught close to the marker, it's Hill. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down.
Here we go.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. The Hurricanes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Can the D deny them on second and goal? The run up the middle, looking for the score. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's third and goal from the 1. Trying to pound it in. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. Fourth down and goal from the 3. The playbook is pretty much wide, and it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many.
Couldn't fight his way out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they did.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to...
He's loose. Touchdown, Miami. He got a step and just dusted the field. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Going right to work up top. Fakes the grab on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. That last completion sets him up on second down. Now the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The Bears will punt this one away. Secures it at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
And this run won't give them any more room to operate, but at least they avoided the safety. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. The give to the back. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. And the Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Complete to start this drive. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Caught near the sticks. It's Johns. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Johns. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. It's complete to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
We're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. And they force a negative play.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw it. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Bears send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Give to the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Canes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. The inside handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Bears want to pick up the tempo. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Pressure coming. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. The Bears line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Touchdown, Canes! Stealing a score on special teams.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Bears will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build. Turning it on!
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
This should... surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Quick spin on the run. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
And that's a really good job by the defense, reacting to what they see. They see the quarterback flip it forward on the touch pass. Now got to go get it, right? Corral that football. He picked up some yards, yeah, but you didn't give up that big explosive play. And now you have to make him earn it now on the next down.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Got his man on the right. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
They go backwards on the play.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Rides the back and leaves it. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
The Bears will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Ball will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man to the left. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. And the Bears have their offense in high gear. They'll try the run. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to the well. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. The Bears will line up to punt it away. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the 1st play of this drive. They go to the ground. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. And the Hurricanes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the tailback. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. They go back to work in the final period of this one. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Canes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back has it. There he goes. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead, you want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, Dave, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all game. Up front, they've been the more physical team. They're the ones that's getting pushed and that's getting movement, and it's carrying over all the way here deep into the 4th quarter.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Find some fresh air. There he goes. The 10, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Miami. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. I can't think of anything that frustrates an offensive coordinator more than holding the ball a long time and having no points to shoot. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Well, and if you're wondering why this offense hasn't scored in this game, it's plays like that. Not only have they not been able to execute running or throwing the football, they've had penalty problems, but it's turnovers as well. And here in the 4th quarter, ball security coming back to bite this offense, giving that one up.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Using his feet to buy time. Escapes the sack. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. And the Canes have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Short gain on the play before he slides. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Under fire. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And the Bears will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and take it back. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Looking for a man. It's Townsend. Going deep. And he's got it inside the 35. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
Well, I know that's not exactly how the offensive coordinator drew that one up, guys, but how about Johnny on the spot doing a great job concentrating? The ball gets deflected, but he's somehow able to reel that thing in, come up with a big play for his offense.
Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.